Welcome everyone to another episode of Just Saying Football with Jack and Sean. I'm your host Sean Gann alongside my partner Jack McNicholas. We're here to bring you news, notes, weekly updates, and game analysis of your favorite teams from around the league. Another chance, go check out our website justsayingfootball.com. Follow us on Instagram at justsaying for article and video updates, and follow us on Spotify at Just Saying Football. Get us in your ears on the go wherever you're at.
Yeah. You better get us in your ears ASAP.
We want to be in there.
Go get it Spotify, Just Saying Football. But, man, we got a little Monday night to break down. Week 13 ending up really fast.
Yes, in the game that they were not expecting to be this meh, really. Yeah. They were expecting this to be much more. We have the New Orleans Saints making their way to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. Saints were just shut out for the first time since 2001, and Tampa Bay is coming off of an OT loss to the Browns. It was a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, man, and Tampa Bay, despite the fact that, you know, there's been some sparks here and there from Leonard Fournette and Rachaad White, they're dead last when it comes to rushing. Only 73 yards a game. That is not going to get it done, especially against a team like New Orleans. Despite, you know, only being 22nd, they still have the advantage, I think, with Alvin Kamara. And Chris Olave, I got to give a shout out to him this season. I mean,
playing great.
The kid has been playing off the charts. I think if he had a better quarterback, he'd be in a better spot. But I mean, he's primed for 1,000 yards right now. He has 800 yards on 52 catches. I mean, that is very impressive to me. Kamara still only one run string touchdown this week. Do you think he maybe gets one?
I'll say no rushing touchdown for Kamara Salad this week. I do like a touchdown to Chris Olave to get him to 4 on the season. This is like a really unusual game for me because Tampa Bay finally snapped that losing streak that they had against the Saints in recent memory, so you'd expect them to maybe be able to do that. Yeah. They do have the division right now in their control at the moment, and their fate is kind of all left in their hands. And there's every part of me is like, you got to go with Tom.
Yeah.
You got to go with what you know. You know, Mike Evans hasn't scored a touchdown in a while. He has to score a touchdown now. He has to have a big game.
He's going to be an anytime touchdown.
You know, like these things have to start happening. And I'm so afraid to go against it, but I am going to go against it. And I'm going to go with the Saints. Mm-hmm. The OT loss is a little worrisome. They just lost Tristan Wirfs, the Buccaneers. That makes me really, really worried. He's a standout left tackle, really protecting Brady. That's an opportunity for Cameron Jordan and Mario Davis to get after him. And I think that...
And the Bucks are favored, I may add, by 3.5 right now. So, you know, it's only a 40-point over-under, 40.5. So, I mean, you like the underdog on the road.
I like the underdog, and also I just don't think that the secondary has gotten that much better from last season, if at all. And that's an opportunity for Chris Olave, I think, to maybe take advantage of. I think Chris Olave has been everything that the Saints were hoping for.
Yeah, and like you said, man, Mike Evans only 3 touchdowns as well in the year. Kind of expecting a lot more out of them.
A lot more.
Chris Godwin, you know, back from injury, he's been getting involved. I got to say, I like the Saints on the road as well in this one. You know, it's so hard to bet against Tom, but I will.
And if he's surprised and gets the win, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, and they're at home, but you know, New Orleans has had his number outside of earlier this season and the one playoff game when the Bucs eventually won the Super Bowl. But all around, you know, New Orleans kind of looks like a very volatile team. They could get shut out or they could beat a great team. This could be an opportunity for them to beat a meh team. Like Sean said, this would probably be one of our meh games of the week if it was on the Sunday show.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, there's just not enough output from Tampa. Their defense is great, but low-scoring affair on Monday night, I think, you know. Maybe, you know, Brady, what could be his last Monday Night Football game, goes out with a bang.
Tampa.
But, man, I feel like there's a universe where we're sitting there getting all hyped about Tom Brady, and then we're like, gosh, you know, we messed up really bad.
Yeah, also the Saints defense played really, really well against the 49ers last week. They only let up 13 points. They got shut out. Yes, they did. And that's tough. That defense played better. But against a really good 49ers defense, this defense stood up. And I think that this is a very manageable Buccaneers offense that is very, very one-dimensional right now. They rely solely on the pass game and not so much the run game.
Yeah.
They usually abandon it by the second half. So I think it's an opportunity for the Saints to get a win and, you know, make this division a little bit more fun.
Yeah, and if they win, you know, we talked about it a little bit in the Sunday show. If Atlanta, you know, I picked, like, if they win, they go into the NFC South a little bit more comfortable with New Orleans. New Orleans would love to take the opportunity for Tampa to get out of the playoffs.
That'd be really cool also if Atlanta somehow slides into the playoffs. Would love to see that. All right, but that's all the time that we have. Thank you for listening and for tuning in. Enjoy this Monday Night Football game. It's not the best, not what they were expecting, but NFC South matchups still kind of fun.
And what could be the GOAT's last Monday Night Football game.
For the Buccaneers.
By not picking
He is coming back. Hot take. He is not retiring yet. I'm sorry, but that's all the time. We're done. Okay, get us out of here, Jack.
All right. Always remember, guys, check us out, justsayingfootball.com, Just Saying Football on YouTube and Spotify. Go get us in your ears there. And Just Saying No GWJS on Instagram for all your article, video updates. Thank you guys for checking us out. Always well spent time.
Enjoy.